Afternoon everyone, and welcome back to Birmingham Wildlife Conservation Park for the latest in our Wednesday Facebook Live videos. We're carrying on our critically endangered theme this week, and we are going to spend some time with our gentle lemurs, as these are another one of our critically endangered species. So as ever, please feel free to send in any questions. I'll do my best to answer them, otherwise I will just try to tell you something about them. So yeah, we will crack on. Hi Zena, hope you're okay. So yeah, like I say, we are in with our gentle lemurs, and the species we've got here, these are Alaotran gentle lemurs, or Lac Alaotran gentle lemurs, or Lac Alaotran bamboo lemurs. Got quite a few different names. Hi Ellie, okay. Just pop inside as they seem to have gone in. Hello. So we have got a pair of gentle lemurs here. We have Zoma here, who is the one in shot now. Zoma is our male. He is 15 years old, and he came to us from Jersey Zoo. And then we have Bozzy, our female, who is just up there on the climbing frame. Bozzy's 12 years old. She came to us from South Lakes Safari Zoo, as it is now called. These two have been a pair for about 6 years, I think, something along those lines. Unfortunately, we've never had any breeding from them. Zoma, the male, was known to be a bit of a dud at his previous home. Never had any little ones there, so we're not sure if he might be the issue, bless him. But these two are a nice little pair, nice little couple. Do get on very nicely. Hello everybody. Hi Matt. Hope you're okay. Yeah, we're all good. All the animals are good. Hi Judith. Well, Phil, the sun has actually just come out, which is quite nice. Don't know if you can see it. It's actually quite bright at the moment. I'm sure we'll get a bit of a shower in a little bit. We've had a couple this morning, but it's not too bad at the moment. Hi Richard, hope you're okay. Hi Tim, hi Sue. Hope everyone's all right. Now, I am hoping these guys do pop outside, because it would be a little bit easier for the video. But we'll see what they do. Just a little bit of a smooch there, a little bit of a kiss. So breeding wise, Zena, because they haven't bred as yet, they're both non-breeders at the moment. They're probably reaching the upper limit now of being a first-time breeder. But you never know. We will see. We have had a bit of a research project going on with these guys recently, which hopefully might stimulate them into something. So yeah, we'll see what comes of that. They are a very cute lemur, these guys. Let's see if Bozzy comes over. We just pop down here. Yeah, so come on girl, you can come and say hello. Hi Lorraine, are you okay? Yeah, so this species of lemur, they're called Alaotran gentle lemurs, because they are found around just one lake in Madagascar, that being Lac Alaotran, which is obviously where they get their name from. It is a rather large lake, so you know they're not all completely crammed into a tiny little area, but the fact that they are only found around this one lake does kind of have an impact on their endangered situation. Right, we'll see if Zoma wants to come outside into the sun. You gonna come out, mate? No. You were just teasing me. Go back round. What are we doing? Eh? No, Buzz. No, so Tim, we've had gentle lemurs here for probably around about 10 years or so. Maybe not quite that long. This pair, like I say, have been here for what are you doing, Buzz? Have been here for about 6 years, so yeah, they're fairly well established here now. So yeah, like I say, these guys are only found around this one lake in Madagascar, which does have an effect on their endangered status. They are a critically endangered species, mainly due to habitat loss. Obviously, being around just one lake does put pressure on them, and as with all lemur species, they face a number of threats in the wild. The habitat of these guys is generally reed beds and things like that, and these are getting drained to use for farmland, rice fields and things like that, which is the kind of main threat to these guys. You do then get the knock-on effect of the crops that are being cultivated around this lake. The lemurs that are still left will then come in and raid the crops, which then leads to them being hunted and poached by farmers and things like that. So you get the initial effect of the habitat loss, then the knock-on effect of the hunting and poaching and things like that. So yeah, it is an issue. As I've said before on videos, the lemurs as a group are the most threatened group of mammals on the planet. I believe 98% of lemur species are threatened with extinction now, and these guys unfortunately are no exception. So no, they're not actually brilliant swimmers, Sue. They're just very good climbers, and they're very agile. Even though they do look like kind of big round balls of fluff, they are actually quite agile, and they just make sure they don't have any accidents when they're climbing through the reeds and things, and they just make sure that they don't fall into the water, because they aren't brilliant swimmers. As you see, with such a kind of fluffy, thick coat, they don't get on very well at all in the water. So Ellie, it's mainly they are taken for bushmeat, because Madagascar being quite a poor country, people there do have to kind of do whatever they can and take what they can, and they will opportunistically take these guys to have as food, and then, like I say, with crops and things like that, if a lemur comes in, eats all your crops, you're not going to be particularly happy about it, and unfortunately people want to get revenge on those animals to stop them doing it again. So yeah, it is a shame. It is a real shame. As far as I know, Zena, we're not getting anything from Bristol now that they've closed. No, I don't believe that we are getting anything. We were sent the list of available animals, but no, we aren't taking anything on. Yeah, pretty much, Tim. All man-made threats, really, for these guys, which is a real shame. So they are one of the more tricky lemur species to care for, as opposed to a ring-tailed lemur, which are very ubiquitous in zoos and things like that. These guys are a little bit more difficult to care for. They've got different dietary requirements, so these guys generally feed on reeds and grasses and things, so we have to make up for that with different diets, getting in different things for them, and then enclosure wise as well, they prefer probably a little bit more dense vegetation, a little bit more a little bit more of a kind of specialised habitat than ringtails or red ruffs or other such lemur species as those ones. So yeah, they are a little bit more tricky to breed as well, as we found out, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully one day we might still get surprised. Pan, Lorraine, I believe the pandas from Bristol are actually going to Exmoor Zoo. I believe that's the plan. So yeah, Pan and his girlfriend, I believe, are going to Exmoor, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But that's what I've heard through the grapevine. Yeah, gentle lemurs are baby gentle lemurs are very cute, Matt. I saw a video of one recently from another keeper at another collection, and yeah, very cute little ball of fluff. So yeah, these guys are fairly vocal. You can hear them, well, I don't know if you can hear them having a bit of a chatter and a chuff at me. Aren't you, mate? There you go. He is kind of telling me off a little bit. So yeah, that's why I'm not actually coming indoors. He's being a little bit protective of Bozzy today, so I'm just going to hang back a little bit. So yeah, like I say, dietary wise, it is mainly reeds and grasses and things. We try and kind of provide browse where possible for these guys here, in the forms of reeds and grasses, bamboos, willow, bramble, things like that. They're fairly happy with any of that kind of thing. Yeah, Mo's all good, Matt. Yeah, he's all alright. In his bush as ever. So no change there. Hopefully we'll have some news actually on Mo's new partner soon. But yeah, once we've got something concrete, we'll let you know. But yeah, hopefully we might actually have some news soon, which would be lovely. So with gentle lemurs, lemur species in general, really. Obviously, they are in need of a lot of help in the wild. There is quite a good charity doing some good work out in Madagascar called Project Simus, which is mainly the work's mainly focused on a different species of gentle lemur, the greater bamboo lemur. But they have actually started branching into work on a couple of other different species as well. So yeah, they are a very good kind of charity, doing some really good work out in Madagascar, so feel free to have a look at what they're up to. We had a lemur zookeeper workshop earlier in the year at Colchester Zoo, and all the funds from that went to Project Simus. So yeah, definitely a good charity to have a look at, and see the kind of work that they are doing, and see if you'd be interested in helping them out with that. I'll say hi to him for you, Matt. I'll when I put his food in later on, I'll say hello. Right then, guys, I think we will start wrapping this video up now. So if you've got any last minute questions, feel free to send them in. Yeah, unlike other lemur species, these guys are generally kind of, they live in kind of small family groups and pairs rather than the big groups you see in things like ring-tailed lemurs and other such species. Yeah, Bozzy, good girl. So we'll be carrying on with our critically endangered theme next week. Not sure who we'll do next week. We'll try and do a non-primate next week, just to vary it up a little bit. But we will be back same time next week. Cheers, Matt, and you. Hope you're all good. I will do Xena. We'll give him a little bit extra from all our Facebook viewers today. Right, I will leave you to it then, guys. So yeah, thank you for tuning in as ever. We will be back 1 o'clock next Wednesday with our next critically endangered species. But until then, look after yourselves, and we will see you then. Cheers, everyone. Bye.